Right in the booth for this, we got GaryJunior, man.
What's happening?
How you feeling, bro?
Man, I'm good. I'm good. Just, working, steady working.
Life shit, huh?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you for coming through, my boy.
Man, appreciate you for having me, brother.
Like a motherfucker. So where you from for people who don't know?
I'm from Vallejo, California, North Vallejo to be exact.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So how was life growing up out in Vallejo?
It was pretty cool. Like, I would say it wasn't just like the best, honestly, but you make do with what you have. And then also like my mom, my parents in general, they just never let me see the worst side, but I was never a part of the best side either. So it was just a nice little balance of the good, bad, and ugly.
Yo, God, they may do what they have.
Exactly.
Facts. That's all you can hope for at that point. You know what
facts.
I'm saying? Like,
facts.
Cause niggas you can dream for the best, but you know that motherfucker far away for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
You gotta work for it.
On God, yeah. All you can do is hope for the best. That's cool though. So what you was listening to growing up as a kid?
Listening, I would say started off like my cousins and sister. They used to play like Dipset,
okay,
Fab. A lot of that East Coast Rough Riders, and I gravitated to like the Jada Kisses and the DMXs growing up, and then once I was able to like make my own mind for music, I kind of ran into Kanye West, and then once I got the hold of Kanye West, it was pretty much he had me in a chokehold. You know what I'm saying? Even to this day. And then like nowadays, I still listen to old Kanye. I mean new Kanye too, Future, Babyface Ray.
Kanye just kind of tripping though.
Yeah, he's wilding right now. But you know what I'm saying? You gotta take Kanye, you gotta take the bad with the good with Kanye. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because his good is through the roof, and then his bad is like all the way underground. So you gotta take your good and bad with Ye. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm listening to nowadays. And then it's a dude named King Hendrix. He's from, I want to say Houston, but he was on Babyface Ray album. I've been listening to him too. He's pretty dope.
That's fire. What kind of music was your folks listening to, like your parents and shit?
I would say my mom specifically, she would listen to a lot of like Mary J. Blige, that R&B, you know what I'm saying, that strong black woman and been through some music. Mm-hmm. So, I caught a lot of that in the back seat. And then my pops used to work on cars and, hook up people music and stuff like that. So he used to play like, old school stuff like My Posse's on Broadway, just like a lot of that old funk, Zapp and Rogers, just little, old school stuff that people ride their Harleys to nowadays. That's what he used to listen to, a lot of that, just doing people cars and stuff like that. So I got kind of like, a little bit of both of that.
So you got a real good mix then.
Yeah, I can say that, yeah.
Hard. What'd you think of the music your folks was listening
to? As a kid, I would say like the Mary J. Blige, I was kind of like, man, like turn this off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to hear this, but, when you get older, you kind of, like, appreciate it. But I was just kind of like,
niggas to sing them shits for word.
I hear Mary J. I know it just off the strength of hearing it so much. I know it word for word. And then, like, my dad, the music he used to make, and he's, like I said, he used to do the car, so the music used to be slapping. Mm-hmm. So it was just, like, I liked the song just off of how hard it's hitting in the car, you know what I mean? And then, like I said, when I got older, I was able to really appreciate that Mary J. and those older songs, that funk music with the bass lines and stuff like that. I was able to appreciate it as I got older. But when I was younger, I was like, man, let's listen to some Soulja Boy or let's listen to whatever's hot. That's what I wanted to listen to. Exactly. Lil Wayne when he was remixing everybody's songs, stuff like that. So it was like, I didn't appreciate it till I got older, what they were listening to.
Crazy. Niggas forget about that, bruh. Like, that's how Wayne really, like, I wouldn't say got hot, but, like, really kept that shit mainstream though, for sure. He was just remixing everybody's shit. Like,
yeah, that I would say
whole whoopty of everybody's beats and just going crazy on them motherfuckers.
I would say that's what gave him that the greatest rapper alive, or the best rapper alive. I mean, and that was just, man, if you drop an album and you got a hit song, you're gonna hear that lighter click, that it's over. Yeah. You might want to dang near take yours down because his is better than yours. So Wayne really, he set a trend with just, really killing remixes. Like, people remix people's songs, but Wayne will kill it. And you know what I'm saying? You don't want to hear the regular version no more. Mm-mm. So I appreciated that. No, exactly.
Yeah, it's not even a song no more, for sure.
That's real.
It's definitely been a couple songs. I'm like, damn, bro. That's Lil Wayne, but it's not Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, well, That's not their song anymore.
No, fact.
That's a Wayne song for sure.
For real.
Yeah, he was going crazy. That's fire though. So, what got you into making music?
Really, just I was like going through grieving. You know what I mean? Just in the household going through grieving, and then I had GarageBand on my MacBook, and I learned how to kind of work it through YouTube, and then I made a couple songs. I'm like, man, this feel good. Like it was like a stress relief. You know what I mean? I was probably like 14, 15 years old or whatever, so it was just like a stress relief. I'm like, this feel good. So I just kept doing it. And then people that heard the songs before I even put them out, they like, man, it's hard, or you know what I'm saying? They liked it. And then it was like, all right, well, I'm gonna just keep doing it. And then I just kept doing it, and I put some songs out on YouTube. I got good reactions, and then, you know, at school, they like, man, we heard your song. And I'm like, oh, y'all did? And then that led to me, you know what I'm saying, dropping a song every week or every 2 weeks, like just recording it straight off the GarageBand, low quality, but they didn't care about the quality. They just cared about, you know what I'm saying, how it sounded. So I was like, it's good. And I just kind of got me into it. And then, like I said, my dad used to do people's cars. Like, you know, he put the beat in, and he used to do surround sound for people's homes and stuff. So, like, I think genetically, like, it kind of just, you know what I'm saying, it was embedded in me to do something related to music, you know what I mean? And once I started doing it and learning how to, you know, make my own beats or engineer my own sound, it was like, oh, you know what I'm saying, I fell in love. So
Facts.
It was like, this is what I'm doing. Like, I don't feel like I played sports and stuff, but I never felt this good off doing something, you know what I'm saying? And that was the music.
That's hard, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people have that shit in their family, but don't really run with it, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people I talk to, like they cousins or OG or somebody in their family was rapping or singing or something to do with music, you feel me?
Yeah.
And a lot of people just don't run with that shit. I feel like you could really go far, especially if it's
got the light.
Shit. All right, that's cool. That's how that shit go. I feel like you can really run with that shit, especially if it's in your family, you know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, for real.
That should be dope to see niggas really go deep with that. Okay. So how old was you when you started?
Like I said, I was probably about like 13, 14, I want to say, is like when I started. And then when I started putting out music, it was probably like 16. Or like however old you are in like the 10th grade, I think that's when I started putting music out. And then I started getting the love. And then I think I probably made my first mixtape, put it on Hulkshare and Dat Piff. This was probably my like 11th grade year. So however old you are in 11th grade, I don't remember. I'm 27 going on 28 now. So that was about 10, 12 years ago, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I started putting on Dat Piff because I seen Currency and everybody on Dat Piff. So I had, you know what I'm saying, I got me a membership, paid whatever it was, and I uploaded it to Dat Piff so I could have that, you know, that official look. And then people took me serious because it was like, oh, you on Dat Piff? Like, yeah, I'm on Dat Piff. And you know what I'm saying? I still, to this day, I go on Dat Piff just to check, make sure my stuff's still on there, and it's still on there.
Oh, God, come on, bro.
Yeah.
That's fire. You been in Vallejo your whole life?
Majority. I stayed in Oregon. I stayed out here in Sac. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty familiar with Atlanta. Like you know what I'm saying, spend like a lot of time in Atlanta and LA. So, you know, I'm kind of, I've been around a little bit, you know what I mean?
How long you was living in Sac for?
I stayed in Sac for about like 4 years. Yeah.
You got to experience the music scene while you was out here?
Not so much in the beginning, but towards the end, like I tapped in with a couple artists from out this way. Plus Money, or I think his artist name is like C Plus, but I locked in with him. It's a dude named Kuya Flip. I used to actually work with him, you know, at this little job that I worked at. But I tapped in with him, and we got a song out. We probably gonna do some more music pretty soon. And then like I still come record out here every now and again with my boy Razel, who's actually from Vallejo too. But I think I want to say he stay out here. I'm not 100% sure, but you know, we come out here and we record, so I'm still kind of connected. And it's like, it seemed like when I left Sac, I got more connected to the Sac music scene, which is crazy, but you know,
that's fire.
Just how it worked.
How you feel about the Sacramento music scene?
I feel like it's cool. I feel like it's pretty diverse. Like I've heard the gangsters of gangster rap, and I've also heard pop songs and R&B and singing songs. So I feel like it's pretty diverse. Once you, you know, I think the gangster rap and the hardcore rap is probably at the forefront right now. But once you dig through the layers, like it's a lot of versatile artists out here in Sac, and those are usually the people that I tend to gravitate to because I don't really just make hardcore gangster rap anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'm looking for the artists that, you know, do something else. So I honestly like it. And like a lot of the lyricists from Sac, they just give me like old hip hop vibes. You know what I mean? Like it's lyricists in the Bay, and you know what I'm saying, they got bars, cold bars, don't get me wrong, but it's like the Sac lyricists, they just have like a little different vibe. It's like a little New York twist to it or something like that. And I just, you know what I'm saying, I like it.
How's the Sacramento music scene now in Vallejo?
I feel like in Vallejo, there's only like, they only listen to those main, you know, the main Sac artists, you know what I mean? It's not like, you know, they don't really give the underground Sac artists a chance. In my opinion, that's how I feel. Like, I'm going to look for the underground people, but overall, we, you know what I'm saying, in Vallejo, it's the main, the Mozzis, the Labs, the DB by the bags, you know what I'm saying? This dude named Meezy out here. Actually, he's pretty cool. I actually met him too. It's a couple other artists, but you know, like as far as that, and then like I know artists from Vallejo that are connected with Sac artists, so you know those are the artists that I know. But as far as like the overall scene, I feel like the Sac music scene gets kind of outlooked in Vallejo or just the Bay Area at some points because you know y'all out here and it's like it's Sac versus the Bay or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's that whole argument, and I feel like, I mean, it's music at the end of the day. Music has no region, no boundaries, you know what I mean? So it's like if it's hard, and that's how I take it.
And it's good to see them coming together more, for real.
No, for sure.
Because that Sac versus the Bay shit used to be really heavy, bruh. Like,
yeah.
Like niggas used to, people don't forget, you feel me? Niggas from Sac used to say they were from the Bay.
No, facts.
Like, real life were claiming that shit. You hear me? Like,
yeah.
I'm like, damn, bro, you was just, you feel me? Over there, though.
Yeah.
You wasn't even nowhere near the Bay, you feel me?
Facts.
But that's how that shit go, bro. That Sac versus the Bay shit was crazy. I'm like, oh yeah, niggas really going beefing over something.
Yeah.
Something that ain't got nothing to do with us.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Oh, God.
Now everybody's starting to kind of like interlock, and, you know what I'm saying, certain people rocking with certain people from different areas. And, I mean, overall, it's, you know what I'm saying, it's still segregated, but they coming together better.
Facts. That shit is good to see, for real. How you feel like your vision for your future's changed over the years?
I feel like it changed dramatically because I would just say when I started music, it was just, you know, you doing music, it's like, man, I want to be an artist. I want to have to change the girls, whatever. And it's like, that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But I would say the further that I've gotten in music, or, you know, the places I reached and the shoulders that I've brushed, you know what I'm saying? It just opened my vision of like, okay, that is a portion of it, but I want to be able to like affect people that's below me, or, you know, coming up or underneath me, or even people above me. I want to be able to just be authentic and organic to where they like, oh, okay, well, I could do this my way. You know what I'm saying? I could do it how I want to do it. I don't have to, you know, do what the status quo is. I don't have to be what everybody else is. I could do it how I want to do it. I could talk about what I want to talk about. If I want to rap about eating, you know what I'm saying, exotic meals and traveling places, I could rap about that. If I want to rap about the sky and airplanes, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever, you could just be whatever you want to be. And like, I just want to be at the forefront of just being yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm around people that rap that hardcore stuff, and, you know what I'm saying, I'm friends with people that rap that, but I don't rap that, you know what I'm saying? And that's like, that in itself is a big thing. Like, some people can't break out of that shit. Like, they homie rap hardcore, trap, street music, and they feel like they got to do it even though that's not their life, or they want to rap about something else, but they feel like if they do, then, you know what I'm saying, they gonna look like lesser than, you know, they homie or whatever. So it's like, I just want to be at the forefront of like, man, just be yourself, man. Just be you, because it's only one you, and that's what's going to make you unique, and that's going to bring you your fans, and that's going to create your world as far as with this music, and that's just what I want to do.
That's fire, bro. It's a real inspiration for the people.
Yeah, I'm trying to just be inspiration for people in the V, Sac, wherever, just whoever. I just want to be an inspiration at the end of the day. Just be yourself.
Who inspires you the most to make music?
Who inspires me the most, other than like my family, I would say artist wise, obviously like Kanye West, when, you know what I mean, minus all the the extras that come with Ye, when we talking music specifically and creating music and really going hard with the music, I would say Kanye West is definitely like at the forefront of that for me. And then Future, because it seemed like Future is just effortless. When he making music, it's just like, he just go in there and he just flow, and you like, damn, that's a banger. And he not talking about nothing that he forcing, he talking about him. He's being himself, you know what I mean? And that's just kind of like, I resonate with that so much, you know what I mean? So that just helps me, like, all right, I don't gotta rap what Future rapping about, I don't gotta rap what Ye rapping about. I can rap what I'm talking about and what I'm thinking, how I'm feeling, and that's gonna make my sound unique. And how I feel about their music, somebody gonna feel about my music.
Facts, and still do it effortlessly.
Exactly.
And smooth, and just how they do it and they're comfortable. You feel me?
No, facts. And I would say, to piggyback on that, I would say Currency too, because he just kind of like, he's free with his music. Like Currency just, I mean, he probably in the booth right now smoking, making a tape that he gonna drop next week. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I love that. Like, you know what I mean? People don't be so caught up into the industry guidelines. He wake up and be himself, 100%.
Facts. Why you feel like music is so important to the people in the culture?
Man, so without music, we'd go crazy, bro. Like, I just feel like without music, man, it would be a lot more negatives going on. You know what I mean? Even with the amount of negative music out there, some people, it's therapy, you know what I mean? So you could listen to a song that ain't really talking about nothing, but it's just how I feel, you know what I mean? And it's like, music is attached to feelings at the end of the day, and all the music that's being put out and dropped is helping people cope on a day-to-day basis, man. And if we didn't have no music, I feel like it'd be a lot more crime, it'd be a lot more just negative people, and, you know what I mean, people wouldn't be as happy as they are.
Mm-hmm. Shit. Yeah, because I can only imagine what people would be going through right now if they didn't have music.
No music, we'd be crazy, all of us.
Oh, God, there's already so many fucking crazy... Even crazy people need music.
Yeah, man, if you, like, what I noticed, too, like, I'll see, like, you know, like, homeless people or less fortunate. I'm not even going to say homeless. Let me just say less fortunate people. They'd be out walking.
Slapping.
They got some music playing.
Yeah, slapping.
It could be the worst day. They could look terrible, but they got some music playing, and I feel like that music keep them going from just not giving up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even if they doing the wrong thing, it's like, all right, we going to do what we got to do whatever it is that we trying to do. And this music is going to help us get there.
That radio playing for sure.
Man, radio with the free phone, got the radio on the YouTube, something like, got something playing.
Ready to go.
Facts.
That shit is crazy though, for real, for real. Music is powerful.
Facts.
You got like a top 5 favorite artists?
Top 5, man. Just like all time or like currently what I'm listening to all time? All time. Whew. I'm gonna go Jadakiss. I don't think I ever said this before. I'm gonna go Jadakiss. No order though.
Okay.
Andre 3 Stacks.
Okay.
Kanye. I'm gonna throw Future in there. He gotta go in there because I listen to so much Future. And then number 5, it'd have to be Jay-Z. But I'm not really too familiar with like the old beginning Jay-Z, but just the blueprint tools. Like when Kanye was introduced basically to Jay-Z all the way up until now, to Watch the Thrones and all that, like just how he could just get in the booth and bust a whole 16, 32 bars and ain't even write nothing. Like that's, you know what I mean? That's just an inspiration in itself. So y'all would say Kiss, 3 Stacks, Hove, Future, and Ye. That's my 5. That's what I'm rolling with.
That's a pretty solid 5.
Mm-hmm.
Take them to the court for sure.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that's a solid little starting 5.
Yeah, you take them niggas to the court for sure. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Have some dubs.
Mm-hmm.
No cap. How would you best describe the music you make?
I would just say it's like free. It's personal, organic, and just like easy going. It's not hard to listen to. You know what I'm saying? Like it's some songs that, you know, people making, it's like, what is he talking about? Like mine is just kind of like, I'm just talking about how I feel, and I'm not the only one that feel like how I feel. So, you know what I mean? Or, you know, and like I said, music is feeling. So I just feel like when I'm expressing how I feel, you could just gravitate to it easily. And just, you know what I'm saying? It's very easy going, and you could play it in the gym. You could play it on a long ride. You could play it when you're down. You could play it when you just hit for some money. You could play it for whatever. You could played in any circumstance. So it's like very universal and just easy going.
What's your creative process like?
It really depends, but majority of the time, like I just get in the studio. Like I have some beats that I haven't fully listened to. I'll probably listen to like 10 seconds. Or somebody send me a beat pack, I'll just listen to 10 seconds of the 5 beats that they send. And then the one that hit me, I just load it up, headphones on, and then I'll just mumble some stuff, punch in some stuff until I find what I like. And then I just kind of go from what I like. I'll delete everything, go from what I like, and then just build from that and do it that way. And then I also sometimes, like, if it's if I'm in like in a time crunch, or you know, if it's like, oh, somebody invite me to the studio and I need to do a verse for them real quick, I'll just listen to it, get on my phone, boo, 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 bust out to 16, you know what I'm saying, 15, 20 minutes, write it down and go lay it and knock it down.
Come on. That's fire.
Yeah.
You feel like, I know we was talking earlier and shit, you say you don't smoke no more, but do you feel like smoking or drinking affects your creative process in a certain way?
I would say I have 2 answers to that. Yes and no. Like, I would say yes, because when I have been in the studio just super faded, drunk, and loaded, like, I'd be like, damn, what? I can't get this bar. Like, I cannot get this bar off. But then at the same time, when I'm in the studio smoking, you know what I'm saying, not saying so much drinking, but smoking, I could just kind of like, oh, okay, and put stuff together that I probably wouldn't have put together. And then I would say when I'm not smoking and I'm not drinking, I'll bang out a song in 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I could bang it out. And it's not like, it's not a time thing, but it's like a productivity thing. You know what I mean? Like I could go, if I got an hour, I know I could bang out 4 songs, easy. 4 full songs, verses, and hooks. You know what I'm saying? And knock them down. When I'm smoking, I'll probably do 2 songs, but they'll be, you know what I'm saying? It may be a little different flow. It may be a little bit of different this. It may be something a little different, but it's only 2 songs. You know what I'm saying?
Just a little extra sauce on it.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, it's a yes and a no for me. You know what I mean? It just depends on what the duty calls for. You know what I mean? If it's something super down and emotional, and maybe I might have to have a sip of something, a little champagne or something. You know what I'm saying? When I was smoking, hit the weed a little bit, and all right, I feel it now. Okay, let me get this off my chest.
Yeah.
Sober, I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? The emotions just hitting me, so it's like they just flowing. Like, man, if that's how I feel, as they coming to me, I'm spitting them straight out. You know what I'm saying? So it's a 50-50.
Okay, that's hard. I mean, I would think, well, for certain people anyway, because I didn't see some pretty fucked up sessions, niggas in there faded. Like,
oh, yeah,
bruh.
Man.
You would think you'd never want to come back to this session like that, but somehow they do. But sometimes niggas come back to that motherfucker and it'd be fire. Like, I was definitely not expecting you to come in here and lay no shit down like that, bro.
No, that's real.
Faded, you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
That should be interesting to see though, bro. Like those high sessions be something.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's a 50-50 with those, and like I would say, like recently, like in the last maybe year, or like year and a half, I've been like experimenting with the shrooms. You know what I'm saying? And then like with the shrooms, sometimes you can't gauge how you gonna feel. You just like, okay, I'm gonna take this much or I'm gonna take that much, and then you know what I'm saying. It's been times where I gauged it wrong and I was out of there, so I had to like sit back, like no, you know what I'm saying, listen to the music, but I had to kind of like get my composure, and then once I got my composure, it's on, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of you too at the end of the day. It's like, if you serious about music and you fade it, you'll fight through it. But if you just want to be around and fade it and say you did it, then you probably not gonna knock it out. You probably gonna be like, oh, well, I'll just come back next time and do it. And the song still be good, nothing wrong with the song, but it's like, it's just about how bad you kind of want it at the end of the day. And I take it serious, so it's like, even if I get faded or whatever, I'm gonna take me a 5-minute break, and I'm coming right back. Yeah, I'm coming right back to it and getting it done.
Those shrooms are really having you in a different space, though, boy.
Man, they'll take you there.
G.O., like a motherfucker, damn near make you want to leave somewhere. No cap.
Yeah, when I but yeah, like, it's been a time where I took shrooms, and it just, but beyond the music, like, I couldn't do the music right then and there, but it just gave me a different view of life at that moment. I'm just like, I'm supposed to be making music, but this got me intertwined with my real life and my feelings about certain stuff, and then it's like, okay. And then with that experience, now I'm able to do a song about that experience in itself. So, you know what I mean? It's a give or take, but I just feel like too much of anything isn't good for you anyway.
Facts.
So you just gotta balance out what you do and how you do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that shit is real life, bro.
Nah, for real.
I done did an interview off of shrooms before, bro, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll never do that shit again.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, how was it? It's tough.
It'd tough, brother. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, well, that was something.
Yeah.
I definitely fucked up that day, but it was cool though. They don't know which one it was, so.
Yeah.
I mean,
Blended
maybe
in.
they do. I don't know.
Yeah, just blend it in with some regular ones and
That
it's cool.
type of shit. Oh god. Yeah, that shit was definitely interesting though. Like, shrooms is a thing you gotta do at home for me anyway. Like, I gotta do that shit at the house, bro. I gotta be chilling, cause in the wrong space or something wrong pop up, fuck up my whole shit.
Yeah, no, that's facts. Like I'm just now able to do the shrooms and be able to be outside, but I just know like what I would take at home if I'm outside, I'm not even gonna take a half that. I'm gonna take a third amount just so I could be a little ooh, and then I'll be like, okay, I'm cool.
See, that's my problem. I be trying to get high.
Yeah,
I'll fuck around and eat the whole eighth right there.
Yeah, you like Future. You like, man, I can't be a little bit. I gotta be all the way faded.
All the way, bro.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. You're me.
Nah, fact.
Yeah, I'm about to get there.
Yeah.
Spaced out.
No, that's real.
4 grams to the neck. Like, oh damn.
See, I haven't got that far. I just microdose.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know. I feel like the microdose is cool, but if I'm doing it,
You gonna do it?
I'm gonna do it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see shit.
Nah,
at
fact.
that point.
Yeah,
Like,
that's real.
oh god, and that sound bad as fuck, but
I mean, that's what it's for, though.
oh god,
That's what it's for.
I'm not trying to get a little bit high.
Yeah, you trying to take it
I'll
there.
smoke a little bit of weed.
Yeah.
You know
See, when I was smoking, I was getting high. I'm gonna roll 3 or 4 up,
Come on,
and I'm gonna knock down 1.5, and right here while we talking. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, that'll be that shit. That's why I don't do shrooms often, cause I'll eat them all and be like, fuck, that was a bad idea, bro.
Yeah.
But that should be cool though. You done any shows lately?
I did a show like the end of last year in Vallejo. It was like a little music festival or something like that. That was like pretty much the only show that I had last year. But what I can say is I was like the first 6 months of last year I was kind of like not doing nothing. And then the last 6 months I was dropping content every day, and I dropped like 6 tapes in the last 6 months. You know what I mean? Just working. And so it was like people seeing that and they reached out. So like this year, like I got 2 shows lined up for February. I'm doing like a open mic poetry thing at the end of this month. Chico's trying to get me to the Freestyle Fridays. I've been trying to like line it up with him, but my schedule on Fridays is kind of tough. But I'm gonna get to one of those. But yeah, like definitely this year I'm gonna have more shows probably than I've had in a long time.
Come on, man.
So
You got any dates for them or?
I know I got February 20th. I have a show, and I don't know exactly the venue. We're still doing all the information, but February 20th, and then on February 20, I want to say like maybe, I think it's like 3 or 4 days after I have a show in Vallejo. They like, it's a studio they're opening up. It's like their grand opening. So they're going to have artists come and perform, and I'm doing that. And then on January 26th, I'm doing the open mic thing in Berkeley. It's a venue in Berkeley on San Pablo, and I'm doing it like open mic, doing a couple songs, just maybe like one a cappella and one with the beat or something like that. Just, you know, just to get outside and show my face a little bit more.
Yeah, get that shit going. That's fire,
Yeah,
bro.
for sure.
If you could open up a show for any big artist, who would you choose? Alive or dead?
If I could open up any show for any... Damn. You know, it's crazy because I didn't mention this person in my like top 5 or nothing like that. But I would say I would do like Rick Ross, bro. Like,
okay.
I feel like I want to open up for Rick Ross just because, like, when I think of Rick Ross, like I just think of like, you know what I'm saying, elegant, just big, you know what I'm saying, extravagant. And I feel like for me, I could like warm that up. You know what I'm saying? Like I could get it warm, get the crowd ready enough for a Rick Ross or even somebody right before Rick Ross or something like that. Like I feel like that's like the fan base that I like. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying, big boss, elegant, and they want to hear some bars. They want to hear some real, you know what I'm saying, real life music. So yeah, I would say Ross.
That's fire. I fuck with that. I ain't never had nobody say Rick Ross on here yet. I don't think I had anybody mention Rick Ross on here yet, bro.
Yeah, I would say Ross, because as crazy as it is, Ross is so slept on. Like Ross, well, he had his run, but if you put like on a guy did with Jay-Z and then Ross slid, anything that buried in the, was it Money in the Grave with Drake, Ross slid. Like if you look at Ross' resume on his last few features and just overall, Ross is gonna slide regardless. No matter what you say, how you feel, Ross is gonna slide.
Oh,
quality every time. Every time.
Okay, so if you could ask for anything in the green room, food-wise, what you asking for?
Like we snacking or just?
Whatever you want. Bust down that motherfucker.
Bust down real quick right before the show, man. I ain't gonna go too heavy, but I ain't gonna go too light, so I say like a shrimp po' boy and some fries and a water and a ginger ale.
Get you right, ginger ale.
Yep.
Get it all out.
Yep. Get that, you know what I'm saying? Get it all up, get out there and do my Dougie.
Oh, God. That's fire. Shrimp po' boy. They probably got some good ass po' boys out there in Vallejo, huh?
Not really. I usually like if I do something like that, other than home cooked, I'm going to Oakland or something. You know what I'm saying, for a po' boy, or I mean, it was a place.
What they got to eat out there, bro? They got
in Vallejo.
Yeah.
Man, we got straight taco trucks, Mexican food. It's a couple of under spots, but majority, like if you come to Vallejo, like I would just recommend, man, go get you tacos, burrito from one of the, you know what I'm saying, the Chicken Express or La Jolla. You know what I'm saying, it's a spot we got called Taco Jalisco out there. Like that's what we, you know what I mean, just tacos and stuff, because we have a lot of like Mexican culture in Vallejo. So it's like they kind of, you know, they entrepreneurs, so they set up shop and they getting their money, and I'm not mad at them.
Yeah, it can be. That shit's fire, bro.
Yeah.
You know, ain't nobody mad at tacos.
Nah, you can eat taco every day of the week.
On GO, bro.
Hey, man, that didn't consume me. That didn't consume me for a lot of money.
Come on.
So, yeah.
You done any collabs lately?
Yep, I did a few collabs. I got, on my most recent project I just dropped, on a sick one I dropped last month in December, I got LOE Gino on there. He from Berkeley. A dude named Monty Draper. He from Richmond. He just was on tour with Rex Life Raj. I don't know if you're familiar who that is. A girl named Lex Culture. She from Oakland. A guy named Vito. He's from the Bay, but he's in Houston right now. C Plus is on there. Who else? My boy KB Go Crazy. He from Vallejo. He like sing a little bit. He hard. And then outside of that, I just did a verse for C Plus, not like a few days ago actually. It's a dude out here from Sac named Zeta Prophet.
Yeah.
I just did a verse for him.
We just dropped an interview.
Oh, okay. Yep, that's my boy. I used to work with him too. So yep, I just did a verse for him. I just collabed with Lil Bean. Like I've been reaching out, but like I said, I wasn't dropping nothing. And since I've been dropping it, and I had came across him at a YouTube event. And, you know what I'm saying, he know my best friend, like, you know what I'm saying, him and my best friend is cool. And I'm like, man, like, let's work. He, like, send me something, man. The day I sent him something, he was in the lab. He sent it back, like, 25, 30 minutes, and it was hard. So, did that with him. I'm supposed to be doing some stuff with the boy pretty soon. I know he about to go on tour, so I'm just trying to catch him before he go.
Hell yeah.
Lil Russell, I collabed with Lil Russell like on a few projects ago, and he just always, you know what I'm saying, reaching out, giving game to me, so.
That's fire.
And Kuya Flip, if you watching this, we need a fresh one. We need a fresh one, Kuya Flip. What's happening?
Kuya.
What's happening?
He was in here too, bro.
Yeah, that's my dog. That's my dog, for real.
Shout out Kuya, bro. He went crazy on this little in the vault. I be doing this in the vault. Mic and shit,
oh yeah. I seen that. I didn't know. That's crazy. Now you say that makes sense. But yeah, I seen that. I'm like, bro, you tripping on there. I told him he need to drop more music too, bro.
Right.
He needs to drop more. He showed me some stuff a few months ago, but he still ain't put it out. I'm like, bro, like, put this out, bro. Like, you got it.
He be tweaking, bro.
You got it.
Like, oh yeah, that's it, bro. Like,
yeah.
You need this for sure.
Yeah.
That shit's hard. If you would collab with like any big artist, since you already collabing with a couple of them motherfuckers for real. Like, all right, let's say Dead or Alive. Who you picking?
Dead or Alive. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with Nipsey.
Okay.
Nipsey for sure. That was a holy grail. I thought I was gonna get that. To this day, I mean, I'd be like, man, I'm gonna call up Black Sam and get a extra verse or something. But Nip, that's, and then Alive, I say Future. I need a Future. I need a Future feature. Yep, Nipsey and Future. That would be my two.
Future gonna bring that bag in. You hear me?
That's gonna have me going up.
And you better hope you bring in one of them. You feel me? You said you falling out of love.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get him the perfect. I'm gonna get him a fake R&B joint.
Yeah,
I'm gonna switch it up.
One of them for the show, bro.
I'm gonna switch it up.
You gotta have a real banger coming from that nigga, bro.
Yeah, I don't even want it to be no trap. I want it to be straight. I want it to be that Wait for You. Yeah, Falling Out of Love, that I Won Kanye West feature he did.
Be a trophy.
That's what I need. I need him to go there with it.
Come on, bro, because that's gonna hit.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna hit for real. Niggas love the Future trap, but
when he get on that,
it's a lot of Future trap though, bro.
Yeah.
So that shit just gets swept smooth under the rug. You feel me? But when you get to singing and shit,
it's over.
Yeah, that shit do numbers. I'm like, oh yeah, for sure. They really liking that nigga sing.
Yeah, cause like I'll say one of my favorite Future projects is two. I'll say two: the Hendrix project, and then that Wizard. Like that Wizard project, like that's you turn that on, word for word, top to bottom. You know what I'm saying? And he was singing. He had some rapping, some trap verses on there, but he was singing on there, and I'm like, bro, it just hit you in the chest. You're like, damn, Future, like So yeah, I'll say I need one of them joints, Future. If you watch this, man, I need one of them. I need one of them from you.
That's hard. How you feel like your ear for music has changed over the years?
I would say just I have seen like this Jay-Z thing he had posted. Like, so just say, example, like beginning, like I'm just trying to go with what's hot, the hot beats, whatever's hot, that's what I'm getting on. And then I seen Jay-Z say something. He was like, don't do what works, do what works for you. And when he said that, I really didn't understand what he was saying at the time. And I started playing with different beats. And then a couple of my producers started sending me other beats. And then once I was able to jump in those pockets on those other beats, I'm like, this is what separated me from everybody else. Like me being able to get on these pop beats and make it sound like home. Like make it sound like the hot songs or stuff like that. It's like, it just showed me like, okay, well, I'm going to do what works for me. And that's, you know what I'm saying? If you go check out my most recent project, it's called On a Sick One. It's like I use straight beats that work for me. And none of the beats is like hot. It's like all like Bon Iver, Kanye West, Baby Keem style like beats. You know what I'm saying? I connected with a producer from Canada. And it's like, if you hear that compared to the one I dropped right before that, it's like a world of a difference. You know what I mean? And the one right before was like more trendy beats. You know what I'm saying? Detroit. Popping. You know what I'm saying? And this one was like me just all the way in my own lane, just you know what I'm saying? I would say out of my comfort zone, but it felt like I was in my comfort zone.
That type of shit.
So, yeah, it changed like tremendously. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just kind of like, it's certain stuff that I listen for in beats, like, it'd be like those little minimum, like them sounds that people overlook, and I'd be like, ooh, okay. Or like, instead of a regular clap, I like when it's like the little, not the cowbell, I think it's like it might be a cowbell or something like that, but it's not necessarily a clap. It's like a different kind of snare and stuff like that. I just look for different stuff like that and like spacier beats to where I could really just be more vulnerable, you know what I'm saying? Like, because certain beats don't even allow your brain to get there because of the sounds, because, you know, sounds reflect with emotion. Right. So, you know, if you got like a beat that's just boom, boom, chilla, boom, you're going to be like, but if you got a beat that's you're going to tap into those different feelings, and that's what I'm learning. So it's like, I like to tap into them feelings where I'm like, man, I didn't even know I had that in me. And then when you done, you be like, it's just like a pressure lift off you.
That's heavy, bruh. Okay. What's one message you give to your listeners?
Man, I would just say, stay down. Whatever it is that you're doing, man, stay down. Don't give up, even when it's feeling like it's over. It's never over. It's only over when you throw in the towel on yourself. You know what I'm saying? So stay down, keep working, keep grinding, and don't take no for answer. If somebody say no over here, you make a yes over here, and you know what I'm saying, you'll be cool. And just be yourself. Don't worry about what this person doing. Don't count this person pockets and see how much money they making. Just be you, because And it could be a day, a month, a year. You could jump over that person. You could be, you know what I'm saying, now they looking at you for inspiration and help.
Mm-hmm.
So just be yourself, stay down, and don't throw that talent on yourself.
You'd be surprised how many no's turn into yes.
Man, and that's one thing that I'm learning too, just by being consistent and doing for myself. Like when I got the no's over here, I did it for myself over here. Now all them no's like, oh, we need this or you need that. And it's like, now I have the option to say, yeah, I do need you, or no, I don't need you. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know what I'm saying, just create an opportunity for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's really all it is.
What's the best advice you've been given as an artist?
Just, I would say just create. Somebody told me to just create freely. Don't create inside of a box. You know what I'm saying? Like create freely. Like if you got to scribble outside of those lines, go ahead. And you could always clean up the mess and erase it later. But just, you know what I'm saying, get the paint on the canvas and then, you know what I'm saying, spread it out however you're going to spread it out. And if it's not the one, you could always make another one. So I just, you know what I'm saying, that was some of the best advice. And then just also build your catalog. That was a big one, just build your catalog, because it's like a lot of people got a catalog, but nobody's ever heard it. It's a catalog in their phone or in their backpack that they ain't never pulled out. And it's like, if you don't ever get it out, you'll never know what's working, or you'll never know what people like from you. So, you know what I'm saying, just put the music out, build your catalog, and the hit might already be out 2 years. You don't know it, but when they catch it, it's gone, and you're going to be like, dang. But if you'd never put it out, you would never know.
Buddy got somewhere, Buddy got 40 folders full of shit, bro. And
Facts.
They ain't never seen daylight.
Never. And that used to be me. Like, I would just say, like I said, in the beginning from January to June, July, I wasn't dropping nothing. I make songs every week, all week. You know what I'm saying? At least every couple of days, I make about 5-6 songs. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the music is there, but I wasn't putting it out. And I'm wondering, people like, man, you still do music? And I'm like thinking of it as an insult, like, do I still do music?
Yeah,
like,
nigga.
boy, you know what I'm saying? I will show you that I still do music, but it's like, it's not about that. It's about they can't get to it.
Yeah.
So they don't know. And it's not their fault. And it's like, I was getting mad because of something that I wasn't doing. So once I started putting it out, and like I said, in the past 6 months, you know what I'm saying, up until, you know what I'm saying, the whole last 6 months of the year, I dropped the EP, project, EP, what, you know what I'm saying, to close out the whole year. And ain't nobody asked me if I still do music. Everybody like, bro, I see you. I see you. So it's like,
your shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, that's just, you could change everything with just a little, you know what I'm saying, a little flick of the switch. You could change everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I would just say, you know what I mean? Like, just put that music out, man. Don't be scared of it. You know what I'm saying? Put it out.
Facts. Ain't no point in sitting on that shit.
Man.
So what would you be doing right now if it wasn't for the music?
What I would be doing right now, man, I would be unhappy at a job, blaming everybody else for my shortcomings. That's what I would say. I'll be, you know what I'm saying, like, man, I ain't here because this person did that, or what else supposed to help me do this or do that. And it's like, you know what I mean? I'm doing music, so it's like I don't have too much room for excuses. Like, I gotta get stuff done. If I'm working a job and I get off work and I gotta go shoot content and shoot, you know what I'm saying, this and that, like, that's what I'm doing. Like, it's no excuses. You gotta get it done. So yeah, if it wasn't for music, I'd be complaining at a job, unhappy.
Good thing you got music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
Shit, cause that shit is the worst, bro. Yeah. Especially when you stuck at a 9 to 5, you don't want to be at.
No, facts. And when I say that, I'm not knocking a 9 to 5 like shit. I'll work if, you know what I'm saying, if I gotta go get a job, I'm going to get a job. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just basically saying it like, if I didn't have that at all, I would be stuck in that one world. But I got access to another world, so this world is looking smaller and smaller, and this world is looking bigger, as opposed to this world being my whole life.
Exactly. As it should be.
Yeah.
But yeah, the 9 to 5 ain't never knocking nobody 9 to 5.
You got some. You got
that motherfucker up.
Yeah, you got it, man. That's some of the most consistent money, because doing music, starting, or, you know what I'm saying, even in music, it's ups and downs. You know what I mean? And if you ain't really just getting that bag like that, you know what I mean, you might have to go get a job.
Factuals. So what's next for you, my boy? You got some new music on the way? Music videos, merch?
Man, I'm actually trying to get some merch going. It's actually a dude here that do merch. So I'm trying to get a hold of him and talk to him about some numbers and stuff like that. Definitely more music on the way. I probably like this month since I dropped 2 tapes, November, December. I'm probably just do like a little 4 or 5 song EP for January, just to put some, like I said, just to put some music out. Then I got those shows coming up that I mentioned. 1 January, which is an open mic, and then 2 in February, and then hopefully by the time those come up, I have some more, you know what I'm saying, shows and stuff like that. And I'm just trying to I post content every day on Instagram, so I'm trying to just up the quality of my content and up my content. So like now I post between 1 and 3 posts a day. I'm trying to get it to like 5 a day. You know what I'm saying? Quality posts, you know what I mean? And just show that it's possible. You know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody get in a game, you know what I'm saying, now or, you know what I mean, in the near future, and they might jump over me by using some of the stuff that I'm putting out there, my blueprint. They might get in a game like, oh, well, we getting straight in with the content, dropping every month, whoop-de-whoop, and they might get further faster. But, I mean, I don't, you know what I'm saying, I'm not a hater. I don't hate on nobody. I'm just here to be able to show that it's possible to be yourself and do whatever it is that you want to do.
Most definitely, as it should be, you feel me?
Yeah.
I feel like everybody has that light in them.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers just need the opportunity to be shined, you know what I'm saying?
No, facts.
That's all that takes.
Facts.
All right, so before we get up out of here, I'm going to ask you a couple this or that questions.
All right.
You're going to answer this or that, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Ready? Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Hot dogs or hamburgers?
Hamburger.
Ice cream or frozen yogurt?
Ice cream.
Baked potato or mashed potato?
Damn. Baked potato or mashed potato? I'm gonna go baked potato.
Okay. Loaded baked
Loaded,
potato.
yep. I was gonna say loaded baked potato, yep.
I feel that. Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Christmas or Halloween?
Christmas.
Simpsons or Family Guy?
Family Guy.
Marvel or DC?
I'll say Marvel.
All right. Gatorade or Powerade?
Gatorade for sure.
Yeah, because nobody's really fucking drinking Powerade.
Powerade had its run. Its run's over.
Yeah. Nobody's we're not in elementary school no more. You feel me?
Facts.
Yeah, but Powerade is for children.
Yeah.
If we just gonna be real. You feel me?
Powerade is that one, like, you already at your game, your mom running late, and she said, "Oh, I got you this," and you like, "All right,
fuck it, yeah."
But if you had the choice, you're gonna go with Gatorade.
You're getting the Gatorade,
yeah,
for sure. All right, respectable. All right, my boy, I appreciate you for coming through.
Oh man, thank you for having me, brother.
Like, you hear me? All right, cool. We out of here.
Yeah,
They can still hear us talk shit, but they can't see us no more, so.